Hey there booktubers, I have another video for you guys. I was tagged by Super Sushi Pizza to do the dirty books tag. Now, she said that I can interpret this in any way that I wanted to take it. So I just kind of chose a selection of books that I kind of felt were dirty in terms of like dirty context, or maybe it was just gruesome. I kind of associated it with gruesome or just disturbing sort of books because I don't really have a lot of books that are like literally dirty, like dirty, sexually dirty. I have no idea. Either way, this is my interpretation. First book I'm going to mention is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, and I consider this book to be dirty in a different sense. It's dirty for the sexual bits that it has in there. Child pedophilia is naturally a dirty thing, but it's also quite disturbing and haunting and quite dark, and I really like that about this book. This next book is called A Tale Dark and Grim, which is a book that I recently finished. This is by Adam Gitwitz. I actually really enjoyed this book, and it's basically about Hansel and Gretel and how their story is woven into other classic Grimm fairy tales. The reason why I thought this was dirty was more so because it was kind of dark and disgusting at some parts and very graphic. And I was actually quite surprised by this because this is a middle grade book. I was actually shocked, but I really enjoyed this. I think this is a really great book to read for October, seeing as Halloween is coming around, and I think this would really satisfy the whole scary bit sort of it, because I was terrified in some bits of this. This book is called A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore. It is the second book that I read of Christopher Moore's that I've very much enjoyed. Obviously not as much as I enjoyed Lamb, but it is still a very good book. It's basically about a guy who is recruited by Death himself to be one of his helpers, and basically he goes around finding souls and putting people's lives to an end, and that's a very interesting subject. So yeah, it's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it, and this character was that somebody. So I recommend you read it. It is really humorous. Christopher Moore does a really great job taking unfunny topics and making them funny. This one is The Blue Notebook by James A. Levine. I read this, I can't remember, I think I read this last year or earlier this year, but it's about child prostitution, about a girl who gets sold to a brothel, and she's basically made to do a bunch of things that she's not wanting to do. And I think this is a dirty book, I guess you can say, because it's disturbing. It's quite detailed and graphic, and generally the entire atmosphere is quite dirty. She lives in the poorest parts of India, in a not so nice looking brothel, and then her life gets turned around at some point, but it still remains quite, there's no happy ending to this, let's just say. And everything about this book is kind of dirty, just like the surroundings, the stuff that she has to endure, everything. The context of the book is quite dirty, so yeah, whoa. This next book is Angela Carter's Bloody Chamber. Again, not technically a dirty, it was dirty. There were some dirty bits, like literally sexually dirty bits in here. And it was dark, and it was gruesome, and it was graphic. That's pretty much the theme of it. I think this is like the dark, gruesome, graphic tag, basically. Yes. Let's change the tag name. Whoa. This book is a series of short stories that Angela Carter has taken from classic fairy tales. Most of the stories have a really strong female protagonist, which is one of the reasons why I adored it. And some of the context of the book is very dark, which keeps with the originality of the Grimm or the Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, but kind of still modernizing it and giving the female character independence and having her be more of the hero of the story, rather than having her be submissive to a male character. So yeah, that is my tag. I hope you guys enjoy it. I didn't really know what to do with this. I tried my best to make it around the same context as the theme dirty. Thank you Super Sushi Pizza for tagging me in this video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully I did it right. I'm going to go ahead and link her video down below so you can check it out because she did a really good version of this tag. And yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go and I'll see you later. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Ta-ta!